Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all doing well. So today we are working on apartment number 4. This is for a single mother who is a rich politician and she has a teenage son and a child daughter. So this apartment is quite small. Out of all of them, the floor plan is such that it is quite a little apartment, but I actually really like it. I fit the kitchen, the dining area and the lounge living space into one room, so it is quite squished, but I think it's quite cosy and it's quite realistic for one of San Myshuno's apartments. I'm so excited at the fact that we can actually make our own apartments. I know I say it every time, but every time I build them I'm like, I cannot believe that this is actually going to be functional. So I am currently working on an apartment block which will be a collab with one of my wonderful friends. I apologise for the noise in the background of the cars, and probably a bike to be honest. Anyway, so yes, I am working on some houses, apartments even, with my friend at the moment, so that'll be going up probably the end of the week, maybe next week. But I'm really enjoying it. I just think it's really fun. So a lot going on, a lot to go up, and not long until the pack is out, so I'm very excited about that. So at the moment we're just adding in some lounge decor. I didn't add too much clutter because it wasn't a massive space. I know I could have added a lot more, but I didn't want it to feel too overcrowded than it already was, so I kind of went into more detail in the bedrooms more so. So I really like this room. This is the son's room. I kind of envisaged that he was a gamer and he had his room as like a sanctuary, you know, it's kind of like his own space, his space away from his mother and his sister that is his own. And he lives next door to 3 college girls, so I thought that was a plus for him. So currently we're just adding in some decorative pieces. I did want to have a rug that kind of tied the room in together, so I did choose this rug in the end, and then put this bedside table which kind of had a different tone of blue, but it kind of worked. I did struggle a little bit with the light. I never really know what light to use. I kind of always use the same ones, but I was like, we need something a little bit different, so I did add some posters to make it feel a bit more lived in and a bit more you know, cartoon vibe and kind of gamer, you know, you get me. So I do really like how it turned out. I should have probably added a bit more clutter, to be honest. I think when I was making these apartments I was just on a roll and making sure that every room was complete, but I didn't add too much clutter, which I probably should have gone back in and done, but I probably will afterwards, to be honest. You know me and my clutter. If there's not tons of clutter in a room, then is it really one of my rooms? So here you will see that I discovered that this thing was a thing. So we have the shower which has a glass mirror background, and I don't know why, I've never used it. It's from Get Famous, and now I will never stop using it because look at that. Why have I never used it before? It's got a marble background, it's got a mirror. I was like, where has this been all my life? So I then used it in nearly every apartment, so get used to seeing that shower. As usual, my bathroom's kind of look the same, but all is well. We've got all we need in there, so hey ho. I am obsessed with the room that is about to come up. I think it is one of my favourite rooms. It's the daughter's bedroom. I wanted to make sure that it was different than my usual bedrooms because I kind of make them pink a lot of the time. Like I said before, I just really like using pink and purples in game. I don't ever use those colours in my real life, so I think when it comes to Sims I'm like, we've got to use pink and purple everywhere. So that is why I tried to sway away from that today. So we went with the yellow room, which I am in love with. I think that it is so cute, I think it's really pretty, I really like the swatch of her bed cover, and I added a pillow from the, what is that pack called? You know, the outdoor one for the toddlers. Anyway, I can't think right now. I'm not going to try and remember because I'll embarrass myself. But yeah, that pack. I added a pillow from them, and we'll see in a moment and I'll remember. Probably not though, know me. But I did add some teddies at the bottom of the bed because I kind of thought that maybe she's 12-ish, so she's still a child, but maybe she's slowly transitioning into being a teen. So I did want to make her room feel a bit more adult-like, but not too adult-like, you know, because she's still a kid. But I really like how it turned out. I just think it's a really nice combo of everything, and just all the clutter, and yeah, it's still really like neat and tidy, and I really like how it all ties together. I did try and add a bigger light, but it just didn't work out like that. It was a bit too low. And this little light I just think is adorable, so there was like a lot going on, but like not too much, you know. And apparently I did the pillow thing off camera, so we'll never know. Little campus kit, is that what it is? I think so. Yeah, I think that's right. So anyway, I wanted to add some clutter to the hallway because I thought it felt a bit blank, and I thought this mother would be quite materialistic and like have a lot of stuff she didn't necessarily need, so I added in some clutter. I did try and put in some pillows and stuff by the door, but it really wasn't working, so I put in a little box and put their backpacks on top of it. It kind of felt more realistic, and I put the pillows the other side so they had some like coziness, some warmth to the room. But yeah, and then we just added in some more clutter, and why not? I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I just kind of like went all out and wanted to make sure that there was a lot going on, but like, you know, I don't know, not too much going on, but enough. You know what I mean? So now we're just working on the mother's bedroom. I think this room is really nice. My bedrooms tend to look the same, so I tried to just add a few different like little lanterns instead, and I used different curtains. I tend to sway away from these curtains because they tend to glitch, but it seemed to work okay for today, so we kept it for now. I was struggling a little bit with the space, with the gap that she had there, so I did decide to use some items from Tiny Living, those cupboards in the middle, just to make it feel a bit more cozy and not so cramped, which I think turned out nicely. And I added some plants, which was a nice touch because I don't usually do that, and I really love plants, so all is well, it worked out in the end. So I am going to end the voiceover by here for today, guys. I really hope you guys are enjoying these apartments. I have another one tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. Plenty to come. So yes, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.